Hello people, it's me again, long time no see, and as you can see I'm back in the old family's house. I'm just here today, due to a visit. I was in the area, so they're letting me stop by. And besides, I come here a lot of weekends anyway. The campus is nearby where I live, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, today I'm going to talk about something really freaking awesome. One of my favorite movies of all time. You want to know what it is? Or can you handle it? Well, it's Batman. Yes, I finally got a copy of this movie. You know how awesome this is? This is the best Batman film ever. The best. Well, a lot of you are probably thinking The Dark Knight is, but when you think about it, you watch this, The Dark Knight is loose. It's a very loose remake of this. So look, excuse me, how Horror Dracula is a loose remake of Dracula. Well, The Dark Knight is legitimately a loose remake of this and adding some more in-depth characters. Well, anyways, this is my favorite Batman movie, and no, hold on, I'll show you my other favorite one. This is my second favorite Batman movie. Batman the movie. I just love Adam West as Batman. He's probably the best Batman. But Michael Keaton, these two Batmans, is if you're a Batman, if you're a fan of Batman or fan of comic books in general, these are two movies they're obviously must-owns. They're great. I love them. It's like they're fun to watch. They both got good humor. This one's hilarious though because of how campy it is, but back then this was pretty serious stuff. I mean, think about it, not a lot of stuff was violent back then, there was no swearing back then, so this was just like your average movie back then, your average action flick. Like this back then was taken very seriously, I'm sure. Nowadays, like this dark Batman is without a doubt how Batman is portrayed as Batman. This is without a doubt a great movie. I mean, I love it, and this is like one of the few versions you get at one of those dual-sided movies without any features on it, which is okay. I only care about the movie. Anyways, back to this movie. Jack Nicholson is the Joker. I don't care what anyone says. He is the Joker in this. I mean, he pulls him off so well. I mean, a lot of people are thinking, well, no, Heath Ledger is. Well, that's your opinion, and I'm fine with that. But I personally think Jack Nicholson is the Joker. In case you're wondering, he's that guy right there. Well, of course, you probably already know that. Anyways, Jack Nicholson portrays the Joker in such a good way. He makes me laugh so much, and like, he makes you laugh. It's just like, oh my god, he's doing all this evil stuff, and he's making me laugh. It's great. I love it. Just like Cesar Romero as the Joker in this, he does all this evil stuff, but he's great. You love these. They're all likable characters in both these movies. Heck, even characters that are just like short little characters in the movie, they're literally likable characters. Like Batman, in these two Batmans, I'm talking about literally Batman, are just likable characters altogether. He portrays more of like a tortured side of Batman, and he portrays like a more like down to earth Batman. And I love Robin in this one. Robin's awesome, even though his pants are weird. Yeah, anyways, they both have great action. This one, of course, has that whole bam, pow, kaboom thing. Well, that's just supposed to act like the comics. This one just has straight up action. It's just, Batman never really excels in action too much. It just more or less, on the lines of, like, tamed action, which I heard Batman Returns has a lot of action, but I'm not entirely sure. And a lot of people are thinking, well, if you liked action, why didn't you like Dark Knight? Well, the Dark Knight's action just felt a little too slow. It was just kind of just like predictable action. I didn't really care for it. And remember, I don't like the newer Batman movies because they suck. Batman movie. Sorry, thought I heard something. there's a lot more Batman movies than you think. There's 15 ones called Batman and Robin, and no, it was like back when Batman was still in black and white, which I still have yet to check those out, and when I do, I'll talk to you about them. They're here. I heard they're pretty good though, but they're like for fans like me who are extremely hardcore to Batman. Seriously though, these are what define comic book movies. I mean, this one defines like the old 50 styles of Batman from when Batman was from the 50s in the comics. This resembles the Dark Knight Returns Batman, and like you can really feel the torment that Batman, like the character Batman, is going through Bruce Wayne. If you already know that, you can see like there's like this tortured side of him that I don't think Christian Bale knows how to pull off too well. Which for the Batman he does a good job, but I like Keaton's Batman a lot more because I don't know, just something about Michael Keaton's Batman is just awesome. And also Adam West Batman, he just pulls this Batman off. Like when I first saw Batman, this is the first Batman I saw. This one, well, I didn't see this movie first. I didn't know this movie existed till a few years after I heard of Batman. I first saw the series. This is the first time I ever heard of Batman, and I heard of Batman when I was like 5, and I grew up with this Batman, so it's legitimately. So this is the Batman I grew up with, and I watched this once when I was really young, and I was scared from it, so I didn't watch it that much. But then when I started, like around like 7, I started liking it more. Anyways, these are great. They're great. They're masterpieces. But there was one part that confused me when Batman was in this one. When Batman was shooting at the Joker and he misses completely, which doesn't make sense. But who cares? It's Batman. Everyone's saying nowadays like, will this stand the test of time now that Dark Knight's out? Which I think only one person said that. Well, the question is, will the Dark Knight stand the test of time? Because this obviously proven that this can stand the test of time. I mean, people I know still like this movie a lot. My dad still likes it. I think my mom likes it. I'm not sure if my brother likes it. I know he likes The Dark Knight a lot, so I don't know if he still likes this one. But a lot of people talk about this one anymore. They dismiss it because it's not dark enough. Well, you gotta keep in mind, this was serious to them back then. It wasn't necessarily dark. It wasn't necessarily too violent either. It was just a good little like family show that you just gotta enjoy for the sake of enjoying it. Like, I watched it and I'm just like, you know what, this is cool. Anyways, if you're gonna ever get any Batman movies, you're gonna own 2. If you're ever gonna own just 2 of them, make it these 2. These 2 right here. That's the exact order. And I'm gonna get, not this, oh shoot. This one is rented. No, wait. This one I got from my one friend who moved away. He said he didn't want it back. He said he rented it from a video store and then he paid for it. I'm gonna soon be getting I'm gonna be giving this back to the store because it's not. Because I don't know, it's theirs and it doesn't belong to me. Well, technically it does now, but I'm going to be buying a different version of it, and I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm going to keep this one for a bit longer so I can watch it, and until I find the other version, which you know what that looks like. It sort of looks like this, except with the red bat symbol in here instead of this one. It says Batman with the movie on top. And like I said, you're going to own any comic book movies, make it these 2. You're going to own any Batman movies, make it these 2, because these are awesome. Peace.